Hallo und herzlich willkommen, liebe Modellbauer. Mein Name ist Tomo und ich habe heute eine Stuka für dich. Alright. Stuka. Right, so today I'm going to show you this 1/48 scale Stuka from AIRFIX. It is a beautiful beast of a plane. Like all AIRFIX models, it comes in this bright shiny box that we'll now put in its place. Right, so AIRFIX, 1/48 scale, it has 158 parts. It is 229 millimeters long. And 288 millimeters wide. This is a retooled airplane that was released in 2017 of last year. It is absolutely gorgeous. It has full interior, and the interior, although it doesn't have photo etch parts, absolutely tremendously beautiful. So it does make up for not having photo etch parts. However, you can get photo etch parts for this particular build. Isn't Edward fantastic? The first thing that we're going to do is listen to me talk about the Stuka airplane, and then we'll dive into the box. The UNKA's Ju Stuka quickly became one of the most infamous and feared weapons of World War II. The two-man dive bomber first saw action in skies over Spain during the Spanish Civil War. Here the early A and B models proved themselves to be a very accurate tactical weapon, and screaming noise made by the special trumpets added to the machine's distinctive undercarriage spats created fear in the hearts of enemy civilians. While outdated in appearance, the Stuka did contain some modern features such as automatic dive brakes, but overall, design was outmoded. Over the skies of Poland, France and the Low Countries, in 1940, the Stuka was able to operate in clear skies and did so very effectively. But over south of England, during the Battle of Britain, the Stuka came against such RAF opposition that it suffered as a result. After being withdrawn from the front, Stuka was used in the Balkans and the Western Desert and continued to serve in Russia as a tank destroyer up until the end of the Second World War. Okie dokie, so for the purposes of this video, I have already filmed in advance the interior of the box, so the individual sprues, and I will present them in full screen as opposed to in a little corner in the edge, on the edge of the video, because that is a little bit time consuming. So let's open the box up and see what's inside. We'll first start with the sprue that contains the upper wings and the lower wheel fairings. As you can see from the video, it is absolutely fantastic. You can see the rivets. You have lots of detail. It's not raised detail, but it's indented. So panel liner will again be necessary for all the things to pop out. The plastic is in some parts fairly thin, but it's really just gorgeous. The wheels come in two separate pieces, so you have to assemble them together, and they have an indentation, so to simulate the plane on the ground. The second sprue that we're going to take a look at is the main body and the wing control surfaces, as they are. These are fairly delicate, I must say, and I've managed to kind of damage a couple of them because these little things sticking out from the sprues are actually control surfaces, and they are very delicate. But again, it shows the immense length and quality that AIRFIX has done to this airplane. Moving along to another sprue. This one contains the bottom portion of the wings surface, as well as the bottom portion of the wing mounting, with the fuel tank and the bombs. Again, there are certain small, very fragile things that you will need to be very careful of if you're handling this, because they're gonna break very quickly. Again, no flashing. It's very crisp, very nice plastic, soft. Okay, moving along. Then we have the Cockpit Sprue. And this one is really interesting because for a lot of things you will have like photo etch parts that will go into the intricacies with, you know, the pedals and the, you know, control surfaces and whatnot, and the instrument panel. However, in this one they've really made an effort to capture the cockpit interior as it's supposed to be. So, you know, adding those Edward pieces into it is just, you know, a little layer, another layer of icing on the cake, if I can say this. Okay, the last couple of sprues I've kind of videoed together because they're really small, and they're basically two types of engine cover. Because you have the assembly of a motor, you can show off the motor, and with the cover off and with the cover on. So, you know, you have possibilities here, and all the sprues are absolutely fantastic. Crisp, clear. The propellers are sharp. They're not wobbly or wonky. They're just, you know, you just cut them off from the sprue, do a little filing on a couple of edges, and that's basically you're done. I think that this is really a nice kit that will go together like poetry. The last thing that I would like to show, and I don't think that I filmed this, but it's the clear part, the canopy. It comes in either closed or open position, and I didn't take it out from the bag because it's really not necessary. Let me just tell you that it is gorgeous as well. You probably won't be able to see it on the video here, but you're not going to be disappointed. That's what I'm trying to say. Decals for a 48 scale are also gorgeous and big. Those little German crosses, fantastic. However, you know, like, you know, a lot of German airplanes nowadays, they don't have the swastika, which is annoying. I know it's like, again, censorship and, you know, sensitivity, but it's a German plane from that era. It's supposed to be marked the way it's supposed to be. So, you know, just take into account that it doesn't have those markings. But nevertheless, the markings are phenomenal. Crisp, that's what I'm trying to say. There's like no offset. They're just perfect. So last but not least, let us just take a look at this manual. I'm not gonna go through the whole manual in very slow motion because it's like a very thick manual. Look, there's like a lot of pages. Like, how many pages? There's like 19 pages all in total. So it's a nice, beautiful, presented manual that shows you very clearly what you have to do and what not to do. And last but not least, the paint scheme of the two types of camouflage part patterns, as well as all the markings that go along with it. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you like the plane as much as I do. And now it's your turn to tell me if this plane is gorgeous or not. For me, I think it's like top 3. The first being the Spitfire, the second being Mustang or BF-109, and this one will be the third. So yeah, it's pretty nice. If you're thinking about jazzing it up with Edward parts, you can do so at your leisure. For now, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have been, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.